Hello my dears, and welcome to my channel. As always, I am very happy and grateful that you've chose to spend your time with me, and I do hope that you are all doing well, but if not, I do hope things will get better for you soon, and however you're feeling, it's okay to not feel okay. And the ways you can support my channel: like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe so I can appease the mighty algorithm and be seen by more people, and hopefully help someone to make a decision either way on a deck, or just hit the notification bell and be notified of when a new video comes out. So we have the next installment of the Seasons of the Witch Oracle, and by the way, happy Imbolc. And this is the Imbolc Oracle, and it was created by Lorriane and Juliet Diaz, and illustrated by Tijana, Lukovic, and it was published by Rockpool Publishing November 1st, 2023, and it retails for $24.95. And the box itself is 5.5 height, across is 3.54, and the width is 1.5, and as you can see, it has the thumb indents on the side and the title on all the sides but the bottom. And it looks like they went with a blue color for this deck, and with each deck they basically have gone with a certain color. And I will show you all of the decks, and that is the guidebook, and we will explore that little gem. If I can get all these cards out. Okay, so as you can see, it's got the blue coloring and the back of it, and on the inside it does have the blue moon. So let's see, what should we start with? Okay, so we have the Beltane Oracle, and that is a gold foil, and it has the gold in the back. And then the next one is the Samhain, which was the very first one that they started with, which I really fell in love with. And it has the red, and it does have the red foil on it and the little hands on the back. And then the next one would be the Mabon, and they went with an orange color. And then we have the Yule, which they did with a green. I really like all of the colors. They're really bright and vibrant. And I do know that they're coming up with 2 more decks in the future. They have a Litha coming out in May, and then a Lost Oracle in October for Lamas. I think that's how I pronounce it. I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce it right. Okay, so the cards themselves, comparable to a Rider-Waite. So as you can see, they are bigger, and the dimensions are 5 height, and across is 3.54. I'd say 5.0, a little bit less. And then the deck width is 3/4 of an inch, and reversals will be revealed because of the moon coloring. And there are 44 cards in this deck. I really love this blue. It's almost like a lilac color. A little side note, with the illustrators, they did the first 3 decks, the Samhain, the Yule, and the Beltane. Let me get her. Giada Rose, and then they are finishing up the series with Tijana, just as a little side deck, information. Sorry. All right, so let's go ahead and look at this deck. And all right. And this is the first time that they've inserted a astrology sign. If I remember correctly, they'd never done an astrology sign before. Alright, and that is the deck. And the cards are always, they've always had a good card stock, and they are kind of high glossy. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at this guidebook. And contents. And then we have the wheel, which is nice, very pretty. And then we go into our introduction, and they do this with all the guidebooks, and just kind of like talking about Imbolc and basically what the why into the deck, why they did the themes into the deck, and things that you should focus on for this season. And then you have your keywords of focus for this season, and then how to use the cards. And I always go by this as suggestions, and you can read that as your leisure. I always like when they put these in, because it's always helpful to beginners when they're just starting off, because there's just so much information. And they put stuff about the mini messages by Juliet for a little bit of the cards' meanings. And I think that they sometimes have a repeating element in the deck, in the decks, and this one is a candle, which of course fits in with this season. And using the cards beyond Imbolc, suggestions on using it past this season, and what you could use it for. You can use it in your daily guidance or reflection cards. You can do a monthly card and just kind of keep it around and focus on it. And then we come into falling cards and reversals and their take on them. And then we come into the spreads. You have your interview your deck spread. And if I can get a hold on the page, the Imbolc cross. And it's nice to have a new, cross. And Aquarius spread. And then a candle dressing spread. A coming of spring spread. Rosemary bread spread. Sacred space spread. And a self-ceremony spread. And then we have the card meanings, and We have the card itself, the keyword, and then more keywords, and then the little paragraph, little mini message, and then you just have your meaning for the card itself. And it is pretty much that way through the whole book. And they included a wash away the old ritual with the bathing ritual. And then blackberries, they also put another bathing ritual with blackberries. Let's see what else. And then they did some candle spell on the candle card. Let's see what else. Cinnamon. Garlic protection spell. And some incense. And a peppermint egg clearing toxicity spell. River Rocks cleansing ritual. And it's for River Rocks card. And I do believe that is all the spell work that they put on there. And then you have your author pages. Did I skip? No, I didn't. Okay, and there's Juliet's little blurb, and then Tijana about the Illustrator. And then you can get bonus material. Alright, so let's go ahead and shuffle these and see what message pops up. Shuffling is very nice. It does help that the cards are high glossy, so it's not too slippery. See what message we have for this season. Amethyst, the very first card. Go where your spirit dwells, where your sight is clear and your breath is liberated. Okay. Amethyst. Keywords: intuition, spiritual connection, stress relief. You may be experiencing a very emotional or stressful time when you receive the Amethyst card. Perhaps a situation has gotten out of hand and you're not sure how you're going to resolve the matter. Amethyst is considered to be both a stone of spiritual connection and helpful in seeking sobriety, which suggests the answer to your question is likely a balance between spiritual and practical means. Taking time to clear your mind in a meditative practice could help in seeking a solution to your problem or could provide inspiration for your next steps. However, it is still up to you to put the guidance you have received into practice. Connecting with cosmic intelligence has no useful power if you are unwilling or unmotivated to act upon this gift of wisdom. Trust that your intuition is correct and will guide you to the right outcome. Additionally, this card encourages you to find productive ways to manage stress and warns of the destructive habit of playing the victim. Perhaps you even feel powerless against your impulses, but giving in to temptation is likely to head to further heartache. While it may not be easy, there is a way out of your circumstances because deep down you know what to do, even if you don't want to do it. Alright, so that is pretty much all I have for this deck. Let me know what you thought of it, and if you bought it and you're enjoying it, I'd like to know that too. But if you bought it or didn't buy it, let me know. Either way, if there is a deck you would like to see in a future video, go ahead and let me know. But once again, thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I hope that you will join me with a future video. But until next time, take care and goodbye, my dears.